Hey YouTube, welcome back to another History Teacher Reacts video with Mr. Terry as I continue my search for historical knowledge found here on the internet. Alright, today's video, we'll be going back to epic rap battles of history. What it looks like here from the title that they have on this recent video is that it's an unreleased battle between Henry VIII and Hillary Clinton. So with these, I always try to think of what's the connection before the battle even starts, and I'm just kind of racking my mind over that. You got Henry VIII, King of England, who basically created Protestantism by wanting an annulment of his marriage so he could remarry and have a wife that would bear him male children. So I don't know, how does that relate to Hillary Clinton? She was cheated on. We'll see what kind of connections we can make there. And I'll add any context if I can. A lot of these, I guess, are just for fun there. It also looks like they're doing a 2020 update along with this video. Maybe some updates on what they're working on, what they're working on maybe during the quarantine stuff. We'll see. So maybe we can learn a little bit what's going on there. All right, if you like this original video, the link to it will be down below. Make sure you click it so you can give them a view, like, subscribe, and all that. And if you haven't subbed to my channel, love to have you around and be a part of our community as well. Enable notifications so you can come hang out with us in live streams and during premieres. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what they got here. Okay.
Hello!
Hi! These little circles in my eyes are kind of weird.
We are here to show you the never-before-released
Hillary Clinton versus Henry VIII
rap battle.
I am Henry VIII!
But first, some news.
Me and my wife and I are having another baby.
And the gender is right here in this envelope.
It's a boy.
It's a boy!
Yep.
That's so exciting.
That wasn't creative enough of a gender reveal. You guys have all seen it on the internet. You're supposed to do something wild and crazy and try to top the other people because it shows that you love your child more than anyone else, right? Right? Am I missing something?
Did you?
Honestly, like tomorrow. So, I'll be working on that for a little while.
And all the while, we'll be working on new epic rap battles of history.
We're going to be building 3D backgrounds.
Finding new beats.
Working on lyrics.
Writing new raps.
And we're going to be doing it all with the help and creative input of the members of our Patreon.
Oh, yeah!
Now, our patrons got to see this Henry VIII battle for free. It's going to cost you one sweet commercial.
I am a warrior. I am a warrior.
Worth it,
play video games.
We'll watch the video.
Commercial time! All right. I'm gonna level with you. I do not play a lot of games. In addition, I never ever play games on my phone until now. Raid Shadow Legends is the name of this app/game. It's an RPG game that you play on your phone, but actually you can play on your desktop now, and they're cross-compatible. So you can play on your phone, then go home and play on your desktop. The way this game works is you summon champions by using these mystery shards. You got uncommon champions, you got epic champions, you got very rare. You never really know what you're gonna get, so it's always interesting. So I'm gonna summon a new one with my shard here. Here they come. Look at this dude. Look at that guy. He's pretty great.
He's cool.
So my guys are right now going against these orcs. Took that guy out. I'm getting attacked. Oh, I just got bit by a devil dog. I might get killed. Oh no, I died! Oh god!
My turn!
Oh god!
I don't know what I'm doing!
So there's a link down
stay
below.
6 feet
you
apart.
can click on that. You can download the game. It's totally free. Go down now. You'll get a bunch of free stuff. They'll give you like 100,000 silver pieces. You'll get
One energy refill.
an energy refill.
You'll get 50 gems! 50 gems! And a free champion, the Executioner. All of this treasure will be waiting for you here, but only for 30 days!
We really like the game, and we really like you, so check it out. All right, can we show this battle now?
Well, we're all gamers here, so we know all about it, right?
First, a little backstory. The time was season 2. It was like 2011, I think. Now, this Henry VIII versus Hillary Clinton battle was supposed to come after Vader Hitler 2 and before Master Chief versus Leonidas. As I think you will see, it did not match the, how do I say this? Goodness. I thought Shay Carl did an amazing job, and Susan Deming, who's the actress who played Hillary Clinton, did an amazing Hillary Clinton impression.
Wait, okay, so they're like admitting right now that this wasn't good enough to release? Is that what they're saying here? I guess we'll be the judges of that after, right?
It just we didn't feel it, right? So we decided we're not gonna put this out. This series was so new, it was so fragile. You remember those days? Season 2 was just getting started. And we didn't want to throw out a clunker between Vader Hitler 2 and Master Chief versus Leonidas, so we canned it. And we knew that someday the right opportunity would present itself to share it with our best fans. And that's you. So thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting this series. Thanks for watching this video. And we hope you enjoy.
You know, before it goes, I gotta applaud them for filtering their doing quality control for their content. That is respectable, because you knew, because they were popular, they could have put this out. It would have got a ton of views anyways. Would have made them a ton of money, but the product wasn't there. So you can see these guys are they're holding themselves to high standards. I think that's very cool of them to do, not just to push it out for the sake of getting it out and getting the views and getting the money, but like, hey, this isn't up to our standards. I gotta applaud them for that.
Epic rap battles of history.
We're going to war.
Clinton versus
We gotta prepare.
Henry VIII.
All right.
I am Henry VIII, King of England, Ireland, and Wales. You are a presidential candidate in a pantsuit who fails. Girls don't belong in politics. Too much stress. You should stay at home and wash the stains out of another lady's dress.
Ooh. All right, got to set it up, because that's why you're here, right? You want to hear explanations and hear all that stuff. Otherwise, why would you be here, right? You can go to one of the other million reactors. So, unless you've been living under a rock, Hillary Clinton, wife of Bill Clinton, who was president in the 1990s, and then she became got into politics herself. She became a senator in the United States and then ran for president, and in a very heated election against Donald Trump in the last American election, where she won the popular vote but lost the electoral vote, which is how it works in America. Long story, don't need to talk about that. And so that is what's going on there. And of course, the big controversy was that Bill Clinton, while he was president, cheated on on Hillary, and basically got busted for it. And that's what they're referencing to other women's dresses.
I tend to have separation issues with women. It's like their heads are the Pope and their necks the Church of England.
All right, set that up. Here is Henry's deal, if you don't know. Okay, he was King of England, devout Catholic. And big issue, though, was this. He wanted a male heir. And his first wife, the Queen, they were not having male children, and thought that was basically her fault, and wanted to remarry. Problem is, Catholicism, divorce, separation, is not allowed. So he pled with the Pope, who he was profusely on good terms with, because he was somebody that was defending Catholicism in kind of the wake of the spread of the Reformation and non-Catholic religion that was starting to spring up in the 1500s here. And anyways, I think he thought that the Pope, because the Pope's the only one who could annul a marriage or cancel it, and appealed to him. And he said no, to the surprise of Henry VIII. Said, no, you don't get some exception. This is the doctrine. This is what God wills, or whatever. No, you cannot have an annulment. And he furiously basically said, fine, okay, I'm leaving the authority of the church. I'm going to become the authority of religion in here. Act of supremacy passes. He becomes the head of what's now going to be called the Church of England, and then gets, because he's making the policy pretty much, annulment of his marriage passes, and he gets new wives. And the issue with it was he actually went through numerous wives because none were actually producing a male heir. Funny note, if you know about biology, when it comes to the chromosomes that determine the gender of a child, it's actually the male chromosome that actually determines that. So in a way, it's actually his fault with that process. And what he was famous for is not just divorcing his women, but actually having some of them beheaded, which is what they're talking about there.
Madam Secretary, hold my calls. I'm off for a walk, because no one's beat you this bad since a swarthy man named Barack.
Let's just get down to it.
Go back to, yes, Barack Obama ended up also getting the nomination before her, who became president 2 terms.
You done messed with the wrong Rodham. I'm about to tutor and boot it. You make more false accusations than Whitewater. It's not your wives' fault. Your balls keep making daughters. Your country's the size of Ohio. You couldn't even beat Spain.
True story. People don't realize, England itself, especially if you take away Scotland and Wales, is actually very, very small, a very small kingdom there.
Could defeat you with a grassroots email campaign. I'd eat you alive, but I'd probably never finish. You're so fat your body could feed a whole freaking village.
You see that in the paintings of him. He's always like a big dude, but then the painters give him like these skinny toned legs with his, the tights that they would wear. So, all right, I'm big because
I'm God's appointed vessel. The only way you could beat me is if maybe we wrestled. I mean, come on. Is it any wonder why you can't
could beat him if maybe they wrestled. I'm missing that one. Explain.
keep your man at home? The only thing getting blown is Bill's saxophone.
You couldn't even.
Yep, so going back to Bill Clinton cheating on his wife. He was actually quite a good saxophone player, so that's where they're getting that. He would play like kind of in public too. You can look at videos of him playing the saxophone, one of his hobbies.
Handle the goods that I'm selling. I'm more powerful than Oprah.
And more handsome than Ellen.
Don't you interrupt me, you chauvinist prick. You put the needs of your country behind the whims of your dick. I'll banish you back to your own Tower of London, babe.
You can look up the cigar reference, but yeah.
You can tell him Henry VIII got spanked by the First Lady.
Whole war! Poster!
Dude, they got so many people. Look at all these directors. Can I be a director too? All right, let's go to the who won. All right, so what we usually do at this channel, you guys can post in the comments who you think won. Be sure to say why, right? Who had the best? Because it's got to be who's got the best references, not just who dissed. But I feel like for us as a history community, we have to look at who used the best historical puns to win the battle. We gotta stick with that, right? That's what separates our community from the other ones there, right? All right, so we'll see. I mean, Hillary kind of brought it there. She did more kind of the insults. I think there's a lot to work with both, but all he really stuck, all Henry really stuck to was her being cheated on. Well, and I guess losing to Barack Obama. I guess that was kind of it. Although she basically just stuck with the wives. Not the greatest one. I think she came at it a little harder. So maybe I go with her. Just my gut feeling. Change my mind. Pushes it a little bit more to Hillary. But either way, they hit, I think, all the cliche stuff about Henry VIII, about the divorce, and, going through all the wives and stuff like that. And then Henry hit the cliche things of her, especially focused on getting cheated on and that kind of stuff. So anyway, do you think it was good that they didn't release this? Do you think it was up to par with their other videos that they had? They said it was between the Hitler Vader ones and then the Leonidas one, right? Do you think this was kind of good for them to keep off? Do you think it would have hurt them in any way? I don't know. But again, I kind of applaud them for being their own sort of critics and doing their own we call it like a quality check, you know what I mean? So anyway, okay. Good stuff there. But that was my original thoughts. Go ahead and you can post your own there. Like I said before, if you like this original video, I mean, if you don't know what ERB is, I'm sure you've subscribed, and if you haven't, you're probably living under a rock. But make sure you go over there and give it a view and a like. And that sort of thing, because those things help a lot too. And then make sure if you liked what we're doing here and want to get part of our community, hit the like and subscribe button as well. Thank you to everybody that has been so supportive lately. Thank you to the people that have been doing channel memberships and are using those perks to hang out with us in the live event stuff that we do here. And thank you to Patreon pledgers. If you would like to potentially join our Patreon, one of the big perks the patrons get is to vote on videos that get promoted on this channel. It starts at $1 a month to check that out or to be a part of that. That's awesome. But thank you just for being here, whether it's your first time or you've been here a lot. Just by being a part of something as silly as Epic Rap Battles of History, you're promoting history and history education. And that's so important and why this channel exists here. So thanks again to everybody again for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye.